We are bringing the solar system into this conversation, Romaine, and I'm impressed by your knowledge of Saturn retrograde. Kevin Kelly of Kelly ETFs, I have to come straight to you because you sort of blew me away when I received your notes today about the full moons in August. I think the main idea is that August tends to be volatile, and there's a ton of signals right now, including 2 full moons, suggesting this August may not be an exception.
Yeah, so historically, August has been a volatile month, and not only does it have to contend with a supermoon, there's 2 supermoons happening in August, and I think it's really emblematic of what's going on with the market, because if we take a step back and see what's happened all year, tech has really led the market higher, and everybody's following these magnificent 7 stocks where their earnings are going to be great, and that's going to happen earlier in August where the first supermoon takes place. But a second moon is going to happen later in August, and a blue moon is very rare, and a blue moon, that supermoon, is even rarer, and that's when the Fed comes out and is going to contradict what's been happening in the marketplace, where they are adamant about staying higher for longer in the rates market. So you've got these 2 clashing worlds of great earnings driven by tech, and then you've got an adamant Fed where they actually want to stay higher for longer in the rates market. So you've got these conflicting moons happening in August.
So that's a very bold call, and I'm going to throw one in there myself, which is Mercury retrograde. I've happened to notice that when a lot of stock market sell-offs happen, Mercury retrograde happens to be happening. I don't think it's necessary for sure, but it might be sufficient in some cases just to throw that in there. So I love that you're tying the Fed, that clash, because we've had this going on for a while, stocks going higher and the Fed signaling that they're going to take liquidity out of the system or tighten credit conditions. And then also, I don't know, because I'm just so fascinated by the supermoon, did you mention the rebalancing? Because this Nasdaq special rebalancing, it's just one of 3 in history.
This is how weird, it's so weird the energy is, not only with the moons, but also the markets, because only twice before has the Nasdaq have had to do a special rebalancing because tech is so big in the Nasdaq 100. And so you have a situation where Microsoft is not a larger market cap than Apple, but it has a higher weighting in the Nasdaq 100. So that just shows you how off things are, not only in the markets, but also in technology. And it's playing through actually volatility-wise, where technology has done so well, but its volatility is 6 points higher than the S&P 500's volatility.
Yeah,
so that is very telling, where it's even showing in the volatility markets that something's going to be happening with technology.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. And the chart that we're taking a look at right now, I would say it's about as similar to a historical event as I can make a case to be from a chart perspective, which is the pandemic, at which point the New York FANG index, these magnificent 7 plus others, at that time, 41% above its 200-day moving average, overbought, and then very, very quickly oversold and quite frankly, a crash. Right now, we're 46% above, and the overbought has come back into territory. So how do you play this through options, Kevin?
Well, if people are worried about a mean reversion that you just showed on that chart, a great way to play it is by selling covered calls. And you actually have an opportunity to sell a covered call on the Nasdaq 100, which expires August 18th, almost a full week before the Fed meeting. So you can buy the QQQs here at about 366.50, sell the 370 call so you can have some upside potential heading into that Fed meeting, but collect the $8 premium so you can actually have some downside protection heading into that super full blue moon at the end of August.
Kevin, an incredible options insight here. Thank you for all of your perspective and tying in these full moons. Kevin Kelly of Kelly ETFs, thank you for joining us today. And from New York, this is Bloomberg.